I skip a lot on my diary because some days I don't have time to write, or I don't have electricity, or I don't have a pen. I do have a pen, but usually I don't have electricity. So that's why I don't write in my diary. And usually what I do is I write down what I did on the calendar of this iPod right here.
Do you have a piece of paper somewhere?
Yes, I have a piece of paper
Where?
somewhere inside the diary.
Oh, okay. I was gonna do a math problem that I just made up. No. Do you have any pens?
Por favor, para de estarme poniendo a mí en el monte también. Tú no le sacas, pero ni una pública, ¿ok? Y creo que esto termina.
Do you have a pen?
Gracias. Yes, son. Do you find
Pencil.
it?
Oh wait,
Good.
that's not a pencil. That is not a pencil.
You could go to the other room and come back, or
I found no.
sir,
Ah,
you could go to the other room and come back with a pen.
I think yeah. I
Great,
think,
you found one.
wait, let me look.
All right, this book is called Giant Steps. It was written by Anthony Robbins. He's one of my coaches through his book. He coaches me.
Yeah.
He says that people do things because of two reasons. A, pain. They want to avoid pain. You move away from the snake because you don't want the snake to bite you.
Yeah.
Or pleasure. You move towards ice cream because ice cream is delicious. And when there was an animal, a donkey, I heard that used to hang over its head a carrot.
So that it would
So
go.
it would move forward,
Yeah.
even though it would not
Never get.
never get the carrot.
If it got it somehow, then rides over.
Hmm. Another way is hit the donkey with a stick or with a belt.
Oh yeah. That's
So-
what they do with horses.
So here I wrote the words pain and pleasure. And childcare is pleasure and a job is pain. That's what I wrote back in some years ago, maybe 10 years ago.
Wow.
To Daniel Karen, may you overcome your pain and start living a fulfilling life. I wrote this to myself, to DC, right? So
Oh,
I bought this book, but this book, yes, I rip out pages from the diary.
It's ripping up the book too.
Yes. So what I do is I write something and then I read like on a video,
Yes.
and that's how I make my diary.
And then you're done? That's it?
It's easier because someday I will have time to organize my videos. But right now, what I have time for is to read the books that I want to read, and all the things I wrote, like all my diaries, I'm going to read them. And sometimes I look at them and I said, I wrote that. It's not that nice. For instance, I used to have 4 girlfriends and things like that, but it was because I was taught not to be impolite. I was taught to be polite. So if a girl wants to have sex with me, do I tell her no? Huh?
I don't know what you do.
Of course. So what? That's the question. What do you do? So my dad, he would have sex, I imagine, with 1,000 women because he had at least 12 kids that we know about.
Yeah.
12 brothers I have, 12 uncles you have.
So I was thinking she'd be able to give us $100 to $300, whichever. So, well, 100 divided by 3 is 33.
$33.
Yeah. Plus, remember before. If it was Omar King, then it would be 25.
80% for him, 20% for us. 80
What?
bucks for him, 20
Why?
for us.
Why?
Because number one, he works much faster than both of us together, doesn't he? So he would paint 80% of the house, whereas we would paint one wall maybe.
I don't really want to invite him because then he does everything and then
Well,
he
it's
gets
in
all
God's
of it.
hands, and He has another job. So, like, if He took this job of painting a house, He would only be available on Saturdays.
And Sundays?
No, because she doesn't work on Sundays and doesn't want to hire not a maid servant, not a man servant, not a donkey that resides in your house is to work on Sunday. It's the Lord's day.
Okay. If I did all of them like 3, 3, 4, 4.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't do the 100 ones though. 'Cause I did them in my head. So 200 divided by 3, 66 each. Remaining
Mhm.
2.
Mm-hmm.
200 divided by 4 is 50 each. 300 divided by 3 is 100. And then 300 divided by 4 is 75.
Right. Well, whatever the amount of money that God gives us for painting this house, God willing. Remember, today we were supposed to be there to talk to the lady. We didn't go.
Because it was too much.
But also, she did say, eat your dinner first. And after we ate dinner, nobody moved. It got dark on us. So, we'll do it on
Well, we
Monday.
did do archery practice when we could have gone.
We did do archery. I don't want to do any more archery in the backyard. That arrow could easily fly out of the backyard. Let's go do archery in the park. All right?
Oh,
And be generous with the babies or the younger children. All right?
oh yeah.
Encourage them.
Oh. Oh wait, what? Oh right, music.
So let's read the introduction by Tony Robbins to the book Giant Steps. I liked it because it was written, it was made like a calendar.
Yeah.
Day 131, day 132.
Wait, so you're supposed to read 1 page a day?
Yes, because there are things to do each day. For instance, in one of his audio tapes that I listened to, it said, make 2 decisions that you have been avoiding to do. All right, one of them could be take out the trash. You walk by it, you just don't feel like doing it. So take out the trash. All right. And-
Every day?
No, this is just one day, right? Day 1. 30 days to a new life. Something like that. Personal power.
Uh-huh.
So on day 1, you had to do 2 decisions. Take out the trash plus one more. What?
Clean the dishes.
Okay, wash the
That's
dishes.
what you do.
Right. Okay, day 2, now do 4. Now you see how it got harder?
Uh-huh.
You can't do baby stuff. Pretty soon you're going to have to do something difficult, right?
But
Real
what's
different.
day 3?
Well, day 3, maybe I did get to it. It may have been do 4, do 8. I don't know what it said, right? I don't remember.
Not 6?
Or do 6. I don't remember.
Where was it? In this book?
All right.
Was it in the introduction or something?
Once upon a time, I bought this $300 course, right? You know what happened to it?
What?
When your mom was pregnant with you, I came home at 11 o'clock at night from work, and your sister woke up at, she was 3 years old.
So that's what they were.
So she picked up over her head the Tony Robbins $300 CD collection, and she body slammed it on the floor.
Why?
She was angry because your sister was awake at 11 o'clock at night because she heard me come in through the door, with the key and everything. And I said,
How do people, how?
how do
I
people
did
explode?
No. How do they wake up at the slightest sound?
Well, let's
I
say
would-
that she drops a plate right now. We would all hear it.
If I was asleep, I wouldn't hear it. Unless it was 20 minutes in my sleep, then maybe I would still hear stuff. But if it was an hour into my sleep,
Well,
I can hear a
maybe
gunshot right next to my ear.
children sometimes are deeper sleepers than adults. That's what I think. Or it's a sleep cycle. Ray explained to me that there's a sleep cycle. When you're falling asleep, you could still wake up. Yo, wake up. So well, come on, let me go to sleep. You know, even talk. But if you're in a deep sleep, then they could even push you. Wake up, and you don't wake up.
What happened one time? Math told me for school, school
Mhm.
day last year or the previous last year.
Mm-hmm.
She said they were waking me up. They're like, eh, eh, eh. Then Maya started tickling me, and what I started to do, and I was asleep. I was deep asleep. I had no idea what happened.
Mm-hmm.
I was like,
Kicking. Yes. Never wake up a soldier, by the way. All right. You marry a soldier girl or something. Never. Soldier boy, never wake him up. All
Why?
right? They'll respond and they could hurt you to the point of death. And they're asleep. All right?
So